Good morning. This is Raphael Gordon, CEO of RahGor Motivations and Publishings. I just want to do a quick blog. I'm actually heading out to the library. I always go out there whenever I can to get my thoughts together, to start writing and read a couple of books and get my studies on. I'm usually there maybe from 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. So literally I'm there all day just get my study on. But before I head out, I wanted to make sure that I definitely did my video blog in front of the water to kind of give everybody that zen type of a feeling. But listen, I wanted to let you guys know I've learned a lot of different things yesterday. Everything was coming all at once, so I just want to make this very short and brief. One is the aspect of wealth. The wealth of family and friends. I was definitely going through some crazy emotion, like a roller coaster of emotions yesterday, because I'm growing as a man. I'm still young, I'm in my 20s, so there's a lot of growing pains, as we all should have, and which let us know that we are still human and that we still have to make decisions no matter how high we are with our success, or what level we are on climbing to a certain level of success. So the aspect of having just phenomenal friends in your life, to be able to be there to say it's going to be okay, and to give you some type of suggestions and love, and have even the women that are there to nurture and help you understand these emotions is a phenomenal. I think is something that it cannot hold any value. It's priceless. There's no value on it, but it's just priceless. So that's one thing. So the wealth of family and friends, the act of acting upon what you preach. A lot of times, or just usually there are times when I do have to look at my own videos, where I have to read my own books to keep myself inspired. People always ask me, Raphael, what inspires you? Like, if you're inspiring the world, who's inspiring you? And always talk about how I stay in prayer, how I always listen to other people's stories. There's people who are on Facebook and Twitter who tweet, and they don't realize that I'm reading their postings. They don't know that I'm reading their tweets, and sometimes I retweet them because it's like, just as much as I inspire an individual, there are individuals who say and do certain things that inspire me. And so yesterday was a really a phenomenal moment for me. It definitely lifted my spirits. Another thing was celebrating life in every second, not like every year or every couple of weeks or when a birthday, but just celebrating life every second, because it can be gone. I just heard that a person I went to school with had passed away the other night, and for me it was just like, this is an individual who I met in my lifetime. This is an individual who I shared a conversation with, who came to an event that I used to host when I was younger in college. So to know that this individual is no longer here, and then think about the fact that tomorrow is not promised for anyone. So if you understand that, you got to be grateful for what you do have, and stop stressing over the stuff that you don't have. That stuff is not even, maybe you're not supposed to have that, because if you have a certain thing that you yearn and you want, it may take away something that you really need. So understand that, and also I learned that just because someone else is going through a storm doesn't mean that it's your storm. Sometimes we embrace other people's situations because we feel like we want to help. It's a human thing. It's something about a person that when you have you care for someone, or you may just meet someone, or it's family, or whatever the case may be. But you gotta understand, like, their storm is not your storm. So enjoy your blessing, because when your storm comes, you have to deal with it. You have to be able to hold on to that, be in that boat, and when it rocks, they're not in. They're just gonna be sitting there waving at you, saying, "Come on, you can do this." And you got to be the one rowing. You got to be the one that's gonna have to put in sweat and tears and cry and have them lonely moments, and those moments when the clouds is covering the sun and it's dark. So know that, but definitely be there for the person who is going through the storms, and just be their umbrella. And that's something that's amazing. And embrace growing pains. A lot of us who are watching this, who are probably in their 20s, even in their 30s, no matter how old you get, you're gonna always grow and understand things. And this is something very important. And this is for those who are going into that age where all your milestones are now coming to an end. It's like, when all your milestones are done, when you are past 18 and 21 and 30, and you're past 50, when you have already been, you decided to get married, you've done the marriage thing, you've done the graduations, you had the kids, you had the house, what's next? How do you live is the question. You know, everything that society or what is nurtured in you that says this is your, like, these are the things that you need, that's the most important times in your life. When all that is done, what's left? What are you going to tell your grandkids? What are you able to do? How are you going to live the rest of your life when you retire? Think about those things. And for those who are young like me, what are you doing now to build up for your retirement? And what are you going to do to build up your career in the life that you want to live when you decide to have kids and when you are going past 30 and 40? That's the question. And I remember I heard it from a good friend of mine, Tawanda, who's the founder, supporting our sister. She said there's two important things in our two questions in our lives that people must remember. It's the day that you were born and knowing the reason why you were born. You know, so those are the two most important things. And I'll say that again. It's the day you were born and the day you know the reason you were born are the two important things that you should think about. And so I hope that I said it correctly, and I hope you embrace that. And just know that, you know, your location is definitely not your destination. And I know from yesterday, I had to really, you know, I said it, and I had to embrace my own words because it's something that I had to hold dear to me. So this is RahGor saying, keep doing what you do. Your location is definitely not your destination, and I wish you great health and great wealth in your lifetime. God bless.